extra minutes.
4 years ago, is the attack still crystal clear?
It is actually. I talk about it so much, I guess. When I do the motivational speaking, I relive it over and over.
Take me back to February 2009, Sydney Harbour.
I just felt a huge whack in the leg, and I didn't really think too much of it. I thought maybe the guys in the boat had got too close and I didn't hear it, or a bit of driftwood. And then I looked down and just straight into the eyes of this massive shark's head. Obviously not thinking that I was going to run into that. Just stared at it for a second, and it stared back at me, and then all of a sudden my instincts kicked in. So I tried to push it off in desperation, and it just did nothing. It was just, my hand just slipped straight off its nose. So it took me underwater, and I yelled on the surface. So I was running out of air pretty quickly. So it brought me to the surface, and I took a quick gasp of air, not knowing if we were going to go back down. And lucky I did, because we just went straight back down. I thought I was dead 1 second, and then I was on the surface the next. And I saw the safety boat in the distance, and I took my first stroke heading towards the safety boat, and my hand came out of the water, and it was just gone. I saw the end of my wetsuit with no hand there, and I just thought, okay, well, I can't put that back in the water because the blood's going to attract another shark. So I started swimming with one hand, not knowing how bad my leg was, trying not to think about it too hard, because I still had to get out of the water. It was the longest swim of my life. I didn't think I was going to make it out.
Do you believe your physical and mental strength contributed to your survival?
Very much so. And not just that, but my training as well. You know, the decade of remaining calm under pressure, all of that came into it. The fact that my body could probably still operate on very lowered blood supplies and oxygen supplies would have been a major factor. And my medical training, knowing not to look at my wounds and put my body into shock, would have contributed to my survival as well. So I'm extremely thankful for the combination of things that kept me alive.
So in a perverse way, are you saying the shark attack has made you a better person, almost given you a better life?
I think now I probably am a better person. It's not so much about looking after number one anymore. That's always a priority for us. But at least now I know that I can do good for other people as well. And it's not just about me going to work and going diving and making money and enjoying myself. I can go on and have the reward of feeling like I'm helping other people. And that's something that I really like to do, to make other people feel like they can overcome their hurdles and obstacles as well.
They're two things that fight against each other. Of course, you wish you hadn't have been attacked, but on the flip side, life's turned out pretty well.
I don't know, life is so varied now that I can't even tell you where I'm going to be next week. And I love that. I love the uncertainty. That's almost a replacement for the adrenaline thrill rides, the uncertainty of what I'm going to be doing or where I'm going to be, but confidence that everything will be okay.
When Tony contacted you with his extraordinary enthusiasm for you to dive with bull sharks, what was your reaction?
I thought he was full of crap, actually. So many people have, over the years, promised me the world and delivered nothing, that now I take everything with a grain of salt. Now it's like, if I'm not on the plane ready to go, it's not happening. But credit to him, he pulled it off, and he was so passionate about it, and he made me passionate about it. And I'm thankful to Tony for getting this together and getting me out there to have the experience of a lifetime.
Why come to Fiji? You didn't have to dive with bull sharks. You've done it once and come off second best.
I was hoping for a better outcome than the last time we did it. Sharks fascinate me. They always have. It's that awe-inspiring fear, I guess. And I like to conquer my fears. I don't like to be afraid of things.
Any moments, any second thoughts?
Well, Mum did say if a shark came near me, push you in front of her.
There's
that was my backup plan. Get behind Peter.
You've done some extraordinary work as a Navy clearance diver. How does this dive compare?
right at the very top. When we're dealing with bombs and mines and explosives and detonators, it's, you know, that to most people that's pretty scary, but we're in control. When you're diving with a humongous monster, and not just one of them, but I think there was about 25 sharks down there at one point. That's an uncontrollable situation. You never know what's going to happen next, and it could all turn to mud very quickly. And that's what I love about those sorts of experiences. And I'm going to remember it forever. I'll talk about it for the rest of my life.